A gang leader walked into a barbershop, only to have his hair cut into a ridiculous mushroom style by a young girl. Terrified, the girl hesitated to approach him, but the leader didn't lose his temper. The gang leader's name was Ah Chang. A few nights earlier, during a rainstorm, he'd been chased by rivals and had no choice but to hide in the barbershop where the girl, Ah Zhen, worked. But soon, his pursuers followed. Just as they were about to find Ah Chang hiding in the storage room, kind-hearted Ah Zhen stepped in to protect him. She pretended to be watching a sports game, yelled out in excitement, and successfully drew the rivals' attention away. At that moment, a patrol car pulled up nearby, forcing the rivals to leave in frustration. Thanks to Ah Zhen's help, Ah Chang escaped with his life, and that night, he fell in love with her at first sight. Later, Ah Chang asked Ah Zhen to cut his hair. Still an apprentice, Ah Zhen was too scared to refuse, so she ended up giving him the mushroom cut. The hairstyle completely ruined the gang leader's tough image. Even when he went out to collect debts, he no longer looked intimidating. Left with no choice, Ah Chang returned to the barbershop and asked Ah Zhen to redo his hair with a new style. Ah Zhen noticed Ah Chang was different from other street thugs, so she started chatting with him. They hit it off more and more as they talked. Ah Zhen mentioned her dream, to become a chief hairstylist. But the barbershop's business was slow, and she couldn't even afford a mannequin head to practice her skills. This time, the hairstyle Ah Zhen designed left Ah Chang thoroughly satisfied, and he also kept her words in mind. After that, he told all his underlings to visit Ah Zhen's barbershop, insisting they ask for her specifically and made her cut their hair. Even though the underlings hated the styles Ah Zhen gave them, they didn't dare complain, thanks to Ah Chang's authority. After every haircut, each one would bow deeply to Ah Zhen and call her Sister Zhen. The barbershop owner, seeing how much money Ah Zhen was bringing in, even bought her a set of exclusive tools. As days passed, Ah Chang's feelings for Ah Zhen grew stronger. One day, he mustered up the courage to ask her out, inviting her to a baseball game that evening. But what happened next hit him like a bolt from the blue. Something that shattered the gang leader's heart. Soon after, however, another incident occurred. Ah Chang caught a man causing trouble, only to discover the man was Ah Zhen's boyfriend. It was then that Ah Chang realized this womanizing playboy was just using Ah Zhen as a toy, with no real affection for her. Enraged, Ah Chang beat the boyfriend up. The next day, Ah Zhen broke up with him and stayed home, crying in sorrow. That night, to her surprise, Ah Chang showed up at her door, dressed in a suit and tie, holding a fruit basket.
店里的时候，我上说你失恋了，我来报名了。
不好意思哦，我请问一下，阿泰哥，您是做什么的？
有一些大大小小人的事，很复杂。做兄弟，
黑社会。
When Ah Zhen's mother heard who he was, she quickly picked a chicken drumstick from the plate and put it in Ah Chang's bowl, anxious to avoid any trouble. But Ah Zhen's father, who hated gangsters, immediately took the drumstick back from Ah Chang's bowl and took a bite of it right in front of him.